What's up, y'all? It's Josh, Lord Common back again. Today I'll be finally getting started to tell y'all about my build. I'm right here on the game. I'm gonna go through step by step how I got to this build. So for starters, you see my melee is huge. I have a 4100 melee. Spider-Man, he lives and breathes melee. He needs that. He needs a strong melee. His range is decent, but it's not that good for him not to be using his melee. I'm sorry. My defense, it's kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's 1200, but I gotta show y'all this. Look at this. This is currently a glitch. They never patched this, but I had two of these equipped at the same time. I don't know how the fuck this is happening, but look. So as long as I have my intrinsic meter full, it reduces the damage taken by 30%. So as long as I have this equipped, I'm straight. So I'm not even worried about my defense. As long as it's over 1,000, I automatically add 30% extra to whatever that is, as long as I have my intrinsic meter full. So I'm pretty much good. My range, I keep my range decent. Sometimes you gotta use range. You never know when the fuck you gotta use it. Sometimes you might be in a claw raid, or you might be, I don't fucking know. You might be getting your ass kicked and you just want to pick them off at a distance. You need to keep that range good. And for heroic, I don't have no intensity, but as you can see right here, I have a gear piece that gives me some intensity 76. That's if I just want to activate my stats quicker, or if I'm fighting a boss, in all honesty. But of course, I gotta keep my valor up because the critical damage. I like Spider-Man lives, eats, and dies by that valor. You need that valor. You need it because you're gonna be doing mostly melee damage because he's a melee-based character. You need that valor. Let me get started on the armor pieces. So for my melee, this is perfect for me. The Sonic. Now, sometimes I might rock Vibranium because they both are basically the same piece. They're basically both the same pieces. They have the same gear perks, but the only difference is one does Vibranium, and instead of heavy melee finishers, does Sonic or does Vibranium. Vibranium just is heavy combo finishers. So it besides, they're damn near the same. So this is where I figured it out. I figured out the code. I got the code, and I don't care what nobody tells me. This is perfect for me. So sometimes I want to rock just a full melee damage Spider-Man. Sometimes I don't want to do all that extra sonic damage or something. I just want to put hands on people. I want to get them out of here quick. So I rock these because the faultless buff. See, I have a 4,000 melee Spider-Man. So as soon as I activate this, my Spider-Man is doing at least 7,000 or 6,000, 6,000 plus or 7,000. That's automatically. Or say I'm fighting the boss, and I don't really want to do all that. I want to get my team involved, and I want to do the battery damage. Bam. I can use these. So as long as I use these, I can still put Vibranium damage on the enemy, even though it's a Sonic. So while I'm building up my Sonic status meter on the boss, I can have my Vibranium missiles hitting them. So after I get that Sonic meter built up and the missiles hit them again, then I'm doing a status damage, a battery damage. So I'm loving these. Because usually at first I was looking for a Vibranium piece that had a damage buff. But the rolls were kind of shitty. I wasn't really getting the rolls that I wanted. So once I found this, I was like, this is perfect. I can just switch them out depending on how I want to play, depending on the part. So I was just loving those. And for this, I just got this piece when I ran the raid the other day. It's okay. I'm still looking for another piece, but This one I'm actually loving right here. This is the piece that I usually rock. Now, I get my drone involved. Because I have a high valor, my drone does more damage. And plus, with this chest piece on, it does 20% more status and critical damage. So, say I'm running a raid, right? And then I activate my damage. I activate my damage buff. So, now my valor or my heroic rating is up to 9,000. And I have this piece on. And I'm doing 20% more damage with the drone already. My drone is one-shotting basic enemies. Before even the damage boost, it's two-shotting basic enemies. Now, with that, it's one-shotting. So say I'm fighting a boss or something, I just throw out my drone, and all the smaller enemies will be completely destroyed. It's almost as if the drone is like a fifth player. I'm not even bullshitting you when I say this. Like, what I mean, sometimes I'll run a raid with some bum-ass people. You know what happens. You know, when you play randoms, you know you're gonna run into those people that's trash. It all happens. And I don't got nobody that's really watching my back. I'll pull out my drone, and my drone will do more damage than... It's crazy to say it, but my drone literally does more damage. So this piece is really key if you're playing with some shitty players or just playing by yourself. I got some gameplay at the end to show this. And then my goggles. Now this is what allows me to use the shock status lead, the battery damage. So usually I'll do this. I get my sonic going. Then I have the vibranium payload. It just shoot at them. And then all know as soon as they get hit with the payload, they get hit with shock damage around. Mind you, on my arm piece, I have on my arm piece, I have a perk that allows whatever status I'm putting on somebody to be stronger when I put it. So bam, strong sonic, strong vibranium. It's like I got this shit locked down to a key, man. It's crazy how much damage I can do. And at first people were saying Spider-Man can't do a lot of boss damage. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. I've seen Spider-Man do a ton of boss damage. People saying he needs a specific build. No, you don't. You don't need a specific build. Spider-Man can hold his own. I'm not gonna lie to you. With that drone and depending on what type of gear perks you got, Spider-Man is good. He's good. And then of course I have my Norn Stones. Nothing really crazy. I'm trying to get something better than this with more valor, but this is what I have for right now. I ain't tripping. It works currently. Like I said, this is not optimized build. This is what I like. This is how I run the game. And of course, it all depends. If I'm running the gear piece with the damage buff, then I'll run this. I'll run the Tactagon. But if I'm running the gear piece without, mind you, my bad. If I don't have the damage buff range piece, I'll run the Tactagon. If I do, I'll run the Sacred Nornstone. Mind you, most of these pieces can be found in the raid. Just run the raid a couple times, you'll get these. But the one that's not found in the raid is this. Now this, I forgot where I found this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I found it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not sure where I forgot where I found it. But this is pretty solid. This, I'll run this again. If I'm fighting the boss, I'll run this. It give me good defense. It's good for me. And plus, it has intensity. So I can activate my status effects quicker. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the build I'll be rocking. So I'm gonna show y'all some gameplay. And yeah, if you have any questions, hit the comments. Let me know. If you got a better build, shit, hit me up. I'm always trying to improve. But again, this is not optimized.